Hello, everybody. There's something I really feel like sharing. It's been in my heart for a long time, and just going to be transparent and not so people could feel sorry for me or anything like that. Just so people could connect and kind of understand where I'm coming from and be encouraged maybe by some of what I'm going to share. But I did a lot of things that, and this is not to boast myself, but just did a lot of things that really felt like the Lord told me to do. Going to Bible school, going to seminary. I bought a house in '05, and I was real diligent about studying and prayer and really seeking the Lord and just becoming who He called me to be and doing what He said to do. And I studied real estate for years and had the idea of, flipping this house and flipping houses later and, get stable for money to use for the kingdom and be able to travel and do ministry. And also just with the Bible school and all that stuff. And just, I just noticed I was trying to be real diligent about all my decisions and prayerful and faithful. And at this point, I've used it some, obviously, but, I just thought, well, I had my life, I thought it was going to be in a different place by now. And so a lot of those things I did for a while, I kind of got bitter because I'm like, well, I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do, what God called me to do, and I was faithful, and I heard His voice, and I followed, and nothing worked. Not nothing, but it didn't work out the way I expected. And so I just want to encourage all of us, and I'm really refocusing and praying and just seeking the Lord, and like, God, make me believe again. Help me believe again, hope again, and be faithful again in the small things, because we can't explain, everything, why things don't work out. And it says that, that not to grow weary. In due time we will receive a harvest if we faint not, if we don't grow weary. So we got to believe that those times we were faithful. And some of you, it could be with your marriage. You were faithful, you were a good steward of your marriage, and it didn't work out, or your business, or pastoring, or whatever, or with your kids. And we do these things, and we're just expecting to see a different result. And we just got to know that God is faithful, and that He doesn't forget those times when we were faithful and we obeyed, and when no one even noticed and no one was around. And then years later, it seems like, well, it doesn't even matter. Why did I do all this? Why do I obey and be so diligent, and be so, and study and pray and prepare? But I just want to encourage all of us. But I'm really getting back in a place where, like, I know that all wasn't in vain, and the Lord's going to use that, even the experiences where I messed up, or whatever, or maybe it wasn't me, but the way it didn't turn out the way I expected. But He says He works all things together for our good, and I'm just going to believe that, and hope it encourages each other to believe again, and continue to be faithful, continue to be prayerful, and not give up on whatever God's put on your heart. All right, have a blessed Sunday. See ya.